Oh, you know you make me float, float, boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, dope, 'cause you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to
Few moments later.
So guys, the protest starts in 2 minutes. So yeah, look, it's 2:40, 2:43. So, and this is our well, this is my poster. I'm gonna give this poster to somebody. But yeah, protest starts in a couple minutes. Everybody comes dip. So yeah, and I secretly went to my 8th period, and I convinced my sub to mark the presents. So yeah.
Josiah.
Josiah, look at Josiah.
Peep everybody over there.
Everybody, yeah.
Yes, say hi. Wait, say hi.
It's for the YouTube, the YouTube.
Say hi, say hi, say hi.
What's to the YouTube?
YouTube.
Alright, we'll get back to y'all when it's like officially starts and shit.
Wait, they're actually walking out.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Hey! What the fuck?
Say what's up to the YouTube! What's up to the YouTube? Alright.
Walk out.
Walk out right now with these shit.
Yeah, actually dead ass.
Well, go on. Say what's up to the YouTube!
Yo, what's up?
Yo.
I want to say thank you all for coming today.
Alright, so basically, I'm gonna just say it, like, explain the whole story time, or, like, not story time, but, like, explain what happened, because I really couldn't really record, because my phone storage filled up, so, yeah, but I got at least some videos I could show y'all, but I'm gonna voice over it, and whatever, like, show y'all, just explain what really happened. As you can see in this clip, we first started protesting by the side on the sidewalk. The route we were supposed to go was just around the whole block, cause my school, like right next to my school, there's a whole like small mall, like outside mall, sort of like it's a square. And then I got all the way to the front where it was to the point I saw people like in cars and shit. No one thought like everyone was gonna walk out, cause like once we started walking out, it was like barely any people. But once we looked back, oh my days, it was packed, like packed. Like I'm gonna say like I seemed like half of the school went. And then I got to the front of the line, and then I don't know where I just hopped into this car. Hey, guys! Like I just hopped into this trunk, and like the car, like the plan was to get in the car, but there was hella people in the car, so they were like, get in the trunk. We're gonna have the trunk open. We're gonna drive around and shit. And I was like, shit, man. And so I was in this trunk with this girl. Oh, we need a fucking truck! And then this Karen came to us talking about, you can't do this. This is illegal. You can protest on the sidewalk, but you can't do this, like, because y'all can't have multiple people out the window and have the trunk open because they're going to stop you, blah, blah, blah. And it was to the point, I think the Karen freaking got in front of the car and was telling people to stop, I think. I don't know. I don't really see what happened. I literally dipped right after that and got into somebody else's car, and I was just hanging out the sunroof. Let's go! You can see everybody was there, but like everybody. Like, you could see. And I think, like, there was this lady harassing, I don't know what was going on, but I think there was this lady harassing some of the students, or like someone that was in the car that had like some of the students protesting.
So this how it's going. That's how the video goes.
And we were just driving around, like it was a lot. We were just driving around.
Had to fight.
Bro, my mom.
And then everyone came to a final stop, which was at the park right next to our school. And that was like the final destination. Oh, okay, the protest is done. This is where it's gonna end. Mind you, this protest started at 2:50 and ended, I'm gonna say, 4 o'clock. Mind you, when everyone was walking to the park and I'm in the car, out of nowhere, because like the park is right next to the school, and like since I was in the car, we couldn't really get to the park, so we had to take a whole like circle and had to drive in front of the school to get to the park. And then out of nowhere, I look to my left and I see 3 APs, 2 officers coming out the front doors, and I was outside of the sunroof screaming. And then once I saw them, I was like, yo, why are they coming out? And I had told the driver, like, yo, they're coming out. So we all ducked down and put the windows up and everything. And I guess they started, walking towards the park, because that's where all the students were at. And then they were walking pretty slow. I'm not finna hold, bro. And then everyone, like, at the park noticed it, and I guess took a lap all the way to the end of the park, because the park is big. So we were like right here at the front, and then when everyone saw the APs, everyone just shifted all the way to the end. Yeah, we went under this hood, I think. Yeah, we went under this hood. Like, it was like a little sunroof, like where you just sit and stuff. And there were people doing backflips, dancing on the roof, and I think the state representative came too with us protesting. And then we're just chilling at the park, right? Everyone's there, like everyone. Well, kind of everyone, because like a quarter of the people, since we had circled the whole block, and inside the block has Chick-fil-A, Whataburger, all the good places, and a quarter of the people were dipped. Again, out of nowhere, everyone's screaming, talking about, they're fighting, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? And so everyone started dipping. I'm not trying to be messy, but I'm not going to, really explain to, the drama benefits on what, going on.
What happened?
I'm over there. We over there protest. Then next thing you know, nigga, we see somebody Somebody's
mama.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on?
But there's these 2 girls, 4 girls, and an older sister, and everyone thought the older sister was one of the girls' mom. They were just arguing, and it was to the point they started doing this. And everyone saw, and everyone started running towards them. And but when they were doing this, it was at the end of the park, in the corner of the park. And in the corner of the park is right in front of the school. And the APs, since I said the APs were outside, they were blocking the whole school, because they had said if we leave for protesting, we can't go back to the school or stay a foot on campus or ride the bus. And if we would be counted absent. But I had convinced myself to count me present, so I was But yeah, and they didn't really fight. Well, they were this close to, but since it was right in the front of the schools and the APs and police officers were there, they had got stopped immediately. But I mean immediately. And then after that, all the officers came outside with 4 to 3 patrol cars surrounding the whole park. And I guess, out of nowhere, after all that, a girl started twerking. What? Oh, bro, like, after the girl started twerking, I was just like, bro, what was the benefit of this walkout, bro? This is not no walkout. This is a jump off the roof, cops everywhere, twerking, fighting. But, yeah, that was the protest. So, that was it. I really couldn't record much because my storage got full. And, like, yeah, my storage got full, so. But at least I got some clips to explain to y'all. And almost, like, a video of this to show y'all. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. This is the end of the video. And this protest from my school actually succeeded. Like, it was actually pretty good. Like, just for as a protest. And a lot of people came. So, it was pretty, like, a pretty fun time. Pretty a good thing to experience. So, yeah, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe right now. Like the video if you haven't. And if you want to stay tuned for more videos, just click the follow button. And follow my TikToks, my Instagrams. And, yeah. See you guys later.
Listen, we're back to.
Okay, so guys, the protest has ended. As you can see around, the protest has ended. Police is now circling the block. They're in each corner of Berkner Park. I don't know. I do not know what for, but
We don't know, bro.
But yeah.
What'd you say, Justin? There's another cop car? Justin, we got another cop car!
Oh my God!
Reinforcements are recoming!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Glory! Hallelujah!
Taking farther than Mexico. You still got niggas hard pressed to you though. I know you, shorty.